Happy birthday to former Impact Wrestling knockout Velvet Sky, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and legendary wrestler Lex Luger. X-Men 1991 back once again with another video. This is going to be in one full rant instead of going in two rants. Just give me a second here. So you guys know, today has been 20 years since Crank Yankers made its premiere on Comedy Central. 15 days before my 11th birthday. I'm pretty sure you guys remember watching Crank Yankers. If you don't, then I can still tell you what the show was about. Crank Yankers is a show where real-life puppets make real-life crank calls. And they're voiced by comedians such as the show's creators Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla, Tracy Morgan, Wanda Sykes, Sarah Silverman, Jim Florentine, Tony Barbieri, Kevin Nealon, David Alan Grier, Lisa Kuchel, etc. The first 3 seasons aired on Comedy Central from June 2nd, 2002 to March 30th, 2005. The 4th season aired on MTV2 from February 9th, 2007 to March 30th, 2007. After 12 years off the air, Jimmy Kimmel announced on Jimmy Kimmel Live in February 2019 that Crank Yankers will be revived by Comedy Central and will be renewed for a 5th season with 20 new episodes. The 5th season aired from September 25th, 2019 to June 3rd, 2020. In March 2020, 2 weeks before the You Know What hit, Comedy Central renewed Crank Yankers for a 6th season, which aired last year from Cinco de Mayo to July 7th. The show has yet to be renewed for a 7th season. The show was created by Adam Carolla, Jimmy Kimmel, and Daniel Kellinson, the same guys who created another Comedy Central series, The Man Show. Back in the good old days of Comedy Central, where they had shows like The Man Show, The Daily Show, back when Jon Stewart was hosting it, back when South Park was in its prime, Crank Yankers, Insomniac with Dave Attell, Shorties Watching Shorties, Kid Notorious, Drawn Together, Trigger Happy TV, Chappelle Show, etc. Back in the good old days when Comedy Central used to have shows like that. Now, Comedy Central don't make shows like those anymore. And guess what? Crank Yankers is still on the air 20 years later. Just like Toonami, even though it got canceled in 2008, the show is still on the air 25 years later. The Block is still on the air 25 years later. And look, Crank Yankers is still airing 20 years later. It was canceled by Comedy Central in 2005. Then it was on MTV2 for a short time, and we thought it was gone for good after that 4th season aired on MTV2. And I did see the promo where the show did came back for a 5th season. We used to watch Crank Yankers a lot on Comedy Central. That show and South Park. And I can't believe it's been 20 years since it premiered. And it's still running 20 years later. Can't believe it's been 20 years since Crank Yankers premiered. Just can't believe it. Now let's go ahead and talk about the second subject of this rant. Today is the 50th birthday of legendary actor, comedian, television personality, singer, and game show host Wayne Alfonso Brady Jr. Wayne Brady is best known for being on the television series Whose Line Is It Anyway? He's also hosted his own daytime talk show, The Wayne Brady Show. He was the original host of Fox's Don't Forget the Lyrics, and he is the current host of the 2009 revival of Let's Make a Deal. Yes, can you believe that Wayne Brady is now in his 50s? I can't believe it. Wayne Brady was born in Columbus, Georgia, on June 2nd, 1972, to West Indian parents, and moved to Orlando, Florida as a young child to live with his grandmother and aunts. Brady refers to his grandmother, Valerie Peterson, as his mom since she raised him. By age 16, Wayne Brady started performing in community theater and in the Orlando improvisation troupe SAC Comedy Lab, where he first started developing his improv skills. He attended Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, which he graduated in 1989. In 1990, he enrolled in the University of Miami. In 1996, he moved to LA, where he continued developing his acting skills. Wayne Brady first appeared on national television as a recurring contestant on a sketch comedy competition show, Quick Whiz, from 1996 to 1999, appearing most often as partners with Frank Maciel. Wayne Brady was one of the most improvisational theater performers in the original version of Whose Line Is It Anyway, along with Ryan Stiles, Cliff Anderson, and Colin Moshire. In 1998, when the last season was filmed in Hollywood, after which he became a regular on the American version hosted by Drew Carey, which was his first stateside television exposure. In 2003, he won a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Individual Performance in a variety or music program for his work on Whose Line Is It Anyway? The only person to win the award for a television series, as opposed to a special since his birthday twin Dana Carvey in 1993. Yeah, today's Dana Carvey's birthday too. Wayne Brady went on to star in his own ABC variety show, The Wayne Brady Show, a daytime talk show of the same name in 2002, and only lasted for 2 seasons, but won 4 Daytime Emmy Awards, 2 of which went to Brady for Outstanding Talk Show Host. Wayne Brady guest starred on The Drew Carey Show in 1999 and 2000 to take part in Drew Live and Drew Live 2. On the show, Brady played several games taken from Whose Line Is It Anyway with other characters. Oh, and by the way, did you know that Wayne Brady wrote and performed The Weeknders theme song? Yep, that was him. Yep, Wayne Brady wrote and performed The Weeknders theme song. A lot of people didn't even know that until they got older. I was 8 going on 9 when The Weeknders premiered in 2000, and I didn't know that Wayne Brady wrote and performed the theme song until I was like 12 in 2003. Yep, Wayne Brady wrote and sang the theme song for The Weeknders. In 2005, he sang and recorded Jim Brigman's original Disney song, Beautiful, a cover of All 4-One's 2002 hit Beautiful as You, and its Christmas version. In 2006, he became the host of TV Land's That's what I'm talking about. A talk show discussing the role of African Americans in the entertainment industry. From August 29th to September 29th, 2006, Wayne Brady hosted the Fox show Celebrity Duets. Of course, we all know Wayne Brady made an appearance on a Chappelle show. Wayne Brady is currently the host of the 2009 revival of Let's Make a Deal on CBS. Wayne Brady was the guest host on the May 3rd, 2010 edition of Monday Night Raw, where he was involved in a ring segment between Edge and Randy Orton, eventually getting RKO'd by Randy Orton. Later that year, he played Tom Collins in a stage production of Rent at the Hollywood Bowl. Wayne Brady appeared alongside Let's Make a Deal announcer Jonathan Magnum in 2 episodes of Fast and Loose, an improvisational series on BBC Two, which is not is a British channel, hosted by Hugh Dennis in January 2011. Then with Holly Robertson Pete, he co-hosted the 42nd annual NAACP Image Awards on March 4, 2011. Wayne Brady appeared on Dancing with the Stars on May 3, 2011, as the lead performer in a tribute to the Godfather of Soul, James Brown, celebrating what would have been James Brown's 78th birthday in the Macy's Star of Dance segments. Wayne Brady released 2 studio albums. A Long Time Coming on September 16, 2008, and Radio Wayne on May 31, 2011. The singles he came out with was, of course, The Weeknders theme song in 2000. It's surprising to me that Wayne Brady wrote and performed The Weeknders theme song. Like I said, the show premiered when I was 8 going on 9, and I didn't know that he wrote and performed the Weeknders theme song when I was 12. In 2004, he came out with another single called Unsung Heroes, and Between, Wayne Brady with the Sesame Street Muppets. 2005, Beautiful, accompanied on piano by songwriter Jim Brickman. And another single, Don't Stop, by Jamie Jones, featuring Wayne Brady and William Cartwright. Ordinary in 2008, WFB in 2009, Whistle While I Work It, by Chester C, featuring Tobascus with Wayne Brady. And in 2019, Flirting with Forever. Oh yeah, Wayne Brady did play DJ Johnny Feelgood in the 2005 movie Roll Bounce. He is still doing Whose Line Is It Anyway? It ran from 98 to 06 and is still airing as of 2013. Yeah, he did make a guest appearance on Robot Chicken, episode Adoption and Option. He is still the host of the 2009 revival of Let's Make a Deal. I watch Let's Make a Deal like every single day on CBS. He did the voice of Sparks the Dragonfly in the video game The Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon. My thoughts about Wayne Brady turning 50. Let me tell you something. Wayne Brady thought that he was not going to make it past 45 because that's how old his father was when his father passed away at 45 years old. And Wayne Brady thought that he was going to die at 45 years old. But be glad that Wayne Brady made it 5 years past that. And he is no longer in his 40s and he's now in his 50s. And he damn sure doesn't look anywhere near 50. How is Wayne Brady 50 and he looks nothing like 50? Him, Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, they do not look 50 years old. Wayne Brady has one daughter named Miley Masako Brady, who was born on February 3rd, 2003. So she's 19 years old. He has been married twice. He married Diana Lasso on